Hi there, students. In this video I want to look at woebegone and woeful. Now both of these are adjectives that come from the noun woe, meaning grief, sorrow, sadness, trouble, misery, unhappiness. Okay, so if something is woebegone, it's in a really bad state. It's very dilapidated. So he lamented the woebegone condition of his personal finances. Yeah, in a really bad state. The dog had a woebegone look on its face. Here, woebegone, filled with or deeply affected by sadness. Yeah, so the dog had a woebegone expression. And then woeful, something that either is lamentable, is deplorable. So he showed a woeful lack of restraint. Yeah, very sad indeed. Extremely bad. Woeful as well, though, we can mean full of woe, full of sorrow, full of sadness. Okay, so woebegone is something that shows or expresses deep sorrow. Yeah, he was woebegone after the death of his mother. And then woebegone, the other meaning, in a very bad condition, in an inferior condition, very run down. So the woebegone state of the National Health Service is something that should be corrected. And then woeful, again, affected by sadness. He was feeling very woeful. Yeah, this is a woeful situation. And then woeful, deplorably bad. So he made a woeful error in judgment. Yeah, I'm not sure I would say a woebegone error in judgment. Yeah, I think you possibly could. But woeful, pitiful, miserable. Yeah, the work that you did is really woeful. Yeah. Whereas is woebegone? Yeah, maybe as well. So woebegone, gloomy, blue, troubled, sad, dejected. Yeah, somebody looks woebegone, but they can look woeful as well. Yeah, woebegone, full of the problems of the universe. Yeah, woeful, very, very sad. Okay, so woebegone, looking very sad, particularly this woebegone expression. Yeah, don't look so woebegone, things will get better. Or as they say, yeah, don't look so woeful, things could get worse. And then they did. And then woeful, very bad or very extreme, but talking about something bad. So the he has a woeful record at work. Yeah, it's very sad, very extremely bad. Yeah, he displayed woeful ignorance about this matter. Yeah, there was a woeful, woebegone look on his face. His eyes were red and swollen. Okay, so woebegone, sad, miserable, dejected, disconsolate, unhappy, afflicted with grief. Okay, so woebegone. If something is woebegone, it's affected seriously by sadful, woeful. That's interesting. I can find a difference here. So a woeful song is one full of sadness. A woebegone song is probably one that was done very, very, very badly. Yeah. Okay. So woeful. You use woeful to emphasize that something is very bad or very undesirable. Yeah. So what the woeful state of our economy. Yeah. The pitiable, miserable, a woeful standard of work. The woefulness of what you did. He looked at me woefully. Woebegone? Yeah, I guess you could say woebegone as well. Okay, so formality. Both of these words sound a bit literary. I think woebegone is certainly more formal and more literary than woeful. Yeah, so I think I'd probably give woebegone a 7 in formality and maybe even a 7.5, and then woeful maybe 6.5. I think I'd give woeful 6. Okay, so as to origin, well, woebegone, yeah, from Old English, woebegone, beset by woe, from woe, sadness, and began, beset with, surrounded with, and then woeful itself, okay, full of woe, and woe comes from Proto-Germanic why, which is an interjection. I think why of sadness, and the Proto-Indo-European interjection way. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Woeful and woebegone.